Another carry for Herbert on second down.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
11 mighty.
Burrow will throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 Thomas.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Out to his left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Myers connects on the PAT.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Burrow escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT stop.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
McPherson on for the point after.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 21. Now Geno. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Geno now to throw.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
11 MT.
Draw play, a give to Herbert. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 12. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
11 MT. 12.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11. 11 mighty.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. Done. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Laviska Shenault.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Laviska Shenault, 92 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Khalil Herbert, 70 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
63 yards.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again.
Julian Love picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, God.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. God.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, right?
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
11, 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Here's a give to Herbert. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11 mighty. 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Burrow will throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. 11 MT. Dot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in the first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And an off off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silent.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 55 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Bengals 31. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go. 53, 53. Here we go, sir.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
After the interception, here's Smith. This is the tight end fan. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing now is Geno. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pick up there at 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Yoshivas. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that went to the right side and incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Hey, here we go, hey. Hold on.
On 4th down, Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
13 next. Hey, here we go, hey.
Geno now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Geno. Wide open receiver complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Slow ball. Strike.
Now Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now Smith. Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Smith going to try and run with it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Throwing is Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Cover.
Gino's going to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
13X.
Smith going to throw it. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Steps away to his left. Able to shake him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A final shot now for Burrow. That's caught at the 2. And they'll make sure he's touched down. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a she just made a beat. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow, harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
We are going.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's caught. It's Breece Hall.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped that time by Marcus May. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
26. Gentlemen. Wide left.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Number 50. Right now, you got 58.
On the counter, Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's 2nd and 7. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Dolphins got it. Has room down the left sideline. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Rodgers will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Complete out to the right. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it down to a single point. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st down. Here's Tua. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Ashton Davis there on the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Right here.
Blitz coming to him. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. From the gun, it's Hall. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
All right. Inside.
Here's Hall once more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Back to goal. Better 6:30. Jack 300.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Pressure comes, Rogers. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets break the tie here in the 1st. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
This one is up and good. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Hey, turbo one.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Jets are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They give to Hall on the draw.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Back north. Down. Inside.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Trying again following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Rodgers here from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, ready. Corner, long, out.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Looking, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
The Jets take their 1st time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get set.
Another try following the sack. Into the hands of OBJ. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Throwing on 3rd. Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the side. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Miami touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Gets it to him on the screen. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Hill now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Watson, Oscar.
Tagovailoa on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Turbo 3, kick. Shot.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He lobs it deep middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So they're left facing third and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone.
44.
Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
21G. Solo left Zion. Shot.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Connection made to Beckham. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
Ready. Whoa.
Here's Tua again. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, 2. Hey, 21 TX. Turbo 1, high. 20 TX.
Throwing it just before halftime. Cut near the goal line. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Number 50, you block. We are going. Wide left.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
This will be caught by Adams. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Rodgers here off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Near the goal line. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running with Achane out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They run the counter to Achane. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down, here's Tua. Rolling left, buying some time. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down. Out of this shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Working quickly here. Blitz coming, Tua. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And he'll take this across, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie this game 35 apiece. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. This finds Smith. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tua off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. We've got a screen to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off play action, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Jump out! 630.
They'll throw again. Rodgers on the move, headed right. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Paul takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Rodgers will look to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
And they send a man in motion. Tagovailoa on 1st down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. There's yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second down carry for Achane. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
They've got a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. Kicks it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 26.
A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Third and a lone yard coming up. I'll try to run for it with Hall. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets down by 7. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Hall gets it again. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now to throw. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Hey, 626 on the 50.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Jack 300. Jack 300. Hey, 88. 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jimmy. Over here.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To throw. Conklin brings it in. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
26. Inside.
Throwing now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Achane on the toss right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Jets take their first time out. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked off by DJ Reed. And they come through with a defensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he stops the clock and moves the chains. 14 seconds to go. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Tossing this out to Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Finds his man, Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Long. Watson, Oscar. G. Solo left, Zion. Out.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on